to the side because it's only going to be hotter as we go into the next couple of hours. By 6 o'clock, still 95 degrees, and it will be hot, a little humid by 10 with 70s as we go into the morning, so it's warm and humid by 6 o'clock. The news starts right now.
Coming up, an update on infrastructure, what President Biden has planned.
Also coming together at the Capitol when some people want to see a new voting bill get passed.
And 11 Arkansas National Guardsmen are on their way to the border. Why they're helping the state of Texas.
Local, experienced, trusted. This is KETK Live at 5.
Good evening. I'm Frank Jefferson. Thank you so much for joining us.
And I'm Katie Pratt. You're watching KETK's Live at 5.
We begin our broadcast with the news from our nation's capital. Lawmakers on Capitol Hill are busy as the Senate holds a Saturday session.
The goal is to get the infrastructure bill across the finish line. Our Washington correspondent Basil John reports on the progress of the bill.
In a rare Saturday session, the Senate is working on the bipartisan infrastructure bill.
Senators from the bipartisan group continue to finalizing the text of the agreement.
Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer says as soon as it's done, he'll bring it to the floor.
And then we can proceed to the consideration of additional amendments.
The $1 trillion bill has around $550 billion of new federal funding.
It's a lot of dollars for our highways, for our water, for our airports. And I think as a country, it's something that people feel is long overdue.
West Virginia Republican Senator Shelley Moore Capito supports the bill and says it will help expand broadband.
We got to make sure we keep it focused on where the real need is, and that's the underserved and unserved areas. And a lot of that is in West Virginia.
Democrats are also pushing for a separate $3.5 trillion bill for what they call human infrastructure. Republicans say they will fight to defeat that bill.
The longer it takes to finish, the longer we'll be here. But we're going to get the job done.
The clock is ticking as Schumer promises to complete action on both bills before he lets the Senate take its August recess. In Washington, Basil John, KETK News.
Hundreds of people gathered at the Texas Capitol today. They're pushing for the passage of a new federal voting rights bill. The rally wrapped up a 4-day march from Georgetown, Texas to Austin, where activists called on Congress to pass the For the People Act. The legislation would require states to offer at least 15 days of early voting, provide universal access to mail-in voting, and limit partisan drawing of congressional districts. Activists say a new federal voting law is needed. They feel that Republican legislatures across the country are passing voting laws that restrict voter access.
When you look out here today and see the thousands, and you look at the diversity in this crowd, this is the America they are afraid of. This is the America that dispels the Southern strategy. Or maybe this is the America that will bring another Southern strategy, a strategy to lift all people from the bottom.
The Democrats' For the People Act has been stalled in the Senate ever since Republicans blocked it last month. A group of House Democrats are now pushing their leaders to adopt a slimmed-down voting bill that they hope may get more support. And country musician Willie Nelson came out for the cause, putting on a performance for those attending the march. Take a look. Nelson is an activist for many things and has helped support animal welfare, natural disaster relief, and our American farmers.
And 11 Arkansas National Guardsmen are on their way to the Texas-Mexico border to help with Operation Lone Star.
They were called upon by Governor Asa Hutchinson to help Texas with the state's border security. Cassandra Webb has more.
Soldiers from the Arkansas Army National Guard are on orders to the Texas-Mexico border. They'll be stationed in the Del Rio and McAllen areas.
So there's going to be 2 separate groups. They're going to split up once they get there.
The Guardsmen mechanics will be down there for about 80 days.
Their primary mission is just to provide maintenance for the Texas National Guard vehicles.
And leaders of those Texas communities are grateful. Bruno Lozano is the mayor of Del Rio. He says the border crisis there has only gotten worse since the beginning of the year.
This is because of the lack of planning, lack of responsibility on the federal level, broken policy, failed policy.
He says the majority of his community feels abandoned by the federal government. So when organizations like the Arkansas National Guard come to help, he's thankful.
It is very overwhelming for municipalities along the border to find a balance to a federal issue that does not seem to have any solutions, whether they're short-term or long-term.
Lozano says our guardsmen taking over mechanical issues frees up Border Patrol agents.
Anything that they can to provide assistance so that the Border Patrol agent is out there on the field detaining individuals.
The mayor says just the presence of the Arkansas National Guard also helps his citizens feel safer.
Without them, it would be even that much more chaotic here.
The Arkansas National Guard,
Our motto is we're always ready, always there.
happy to help.
The Biden administration has sued the governor of Texas to prevent state troopers from stopping vehicles carrying migrants on grounds who could possibly spread COVID-19. The Justice Department wants a judge to block Governor Greg Abbott's order, allowing troopers to stop any vehicle upon reasonable suspicion that it provides transportation to migrants. The lawsuit escalates tensions between the administration and Abbott over the governor's actions on the border, which have included jailing migrants on state crimes and building new barriers.
Bringing attention to domestic violence and knowing how to spot when someone is in trouble.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And there's a cosmetology school in Tennessee where students are being taught how to recognize the warning signs in their clients. Here's Maya Owens with our report.
It's the usual mix of spray and conversation.
Have some beautifully smooth.
But it's behind those words where hairstylists are getting the opportunity to help victims of domestic violence.
I can't tell you how many times I've heard, I can't believe I just said this, or I've never told someone this before. It puts us in such a special position to see what's going on in people's lives. Go.
Suzanne Post, co-founder of Sheer Haven, says oftentimes victims have a long-standing relationship with their stylist, someone they see on a regular basis. Post says she knows how much they can help.
With my years of experience in the industry as a stylist, kind of coupled with being a survivor of domestic abuse, it just hit me. It was something I knew we had to have in Tennessee.
The idea is that men and women feel comfortable talking to their stylist. That's why under this new legislation, staff will receive a 1-hour free training session so they can point people in the right direction for help.
The cosmetologist has a whole view of your neck and your head and everything where a lot of abuse occurs. That could possibly help a woman who's crying out for help. Why would we not pass this bill?
The organization YWCA, operating one of the largest domestic violence shelters in Middle Tennessee, has been instrumental in pushing the bill forward. They say the number of calls to domestic violence helplines increased during lockdown, which is why they say stylists are in an ideal position to identify physical signs of abuse.
Often you'll see, scalp irritations, you'll see bruises under the scalp, you'll see things that a person that wasn't up close and personal would not be able to recognize.
Thank you, Susan.
Earlier today, members of the Open Arms of Love Fellowship Church met in Tyler for their second annual Free Tyler School Drive. Earlier today, they were there and they met and they were giving out free things to the people. They were giving out chips as well. And this event, it kicked off at 1 and they showed up to hand out bags and also writing supplies for the upcoming school year. And the church will have service tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. to help inform the community of the power of Christ and giving.
Every school season we come out and we gather up supplies and we come and get this nice food that these ladies have prepared for us. So if you'd like to come out and meet some people a little bit closer, then they're welcome.
We actually began our ministry inside of the pandemic, so we really didn't get a chance to do, a whole lot of the outreach that we would want to do. So that's why this year we made it to be a point.
Construction for the church started back in February, and the church held its first in-person service on June 6th. If you would like to donate to the church so they can continue helping East Texas families, please visit our website, KETK.com.
The East Texas Bridal Expo held their 12th annual extravaganza in Tyler today. The expo was originally supposed to be held at Harvey Hall, but because the building is under construction, it was held at the UT Tyler Ornelas Activity Center. The event sold out several days ago. More than 500 people came to attend, and 50 local vendors were out there. Leaders say at the expo, a lot of people who lived out of town came home to East Texas.
I rarely have somebody from, Houston or Dallas. We want them to be East Texas exhibitors for the East Texas bride, okay? And a lot of these girls gone to Austin to school or gone to work in Dallas, but they're coming home to get married.
Coming up next on KETK's Live at 5, bringing back phone booths.
I found a phone booth on Facebook Marketplace.
Why one woman wants to see them come back and help her community along the way.
And if you plan on buying a used car, the prices might be higher than you think.
And AC might be a good investment into one of those used cars because it's hot out there. I'll talk about that Sunday forecast after the break.
Get 0% interest on a brand new Hyundai Elantra at PattersonTyler.com.
What's new at TQ? Check this out. The one and only Bacon Ranch Hunger Buster, now for a limited time. For you ranch fanatics, it's your new #1. Pepper Jack lovers, we've got you covered. Add in the crispy bacon that everyone craves, and you've got a flavor combo only DQ can deliver. Oh, and for your sweet tooth, a blizzard of the month. That's too good to miss.
DQ, that's what I like about Texas. Locos Gringos Pick and Pull. The largest selection of used auto parts. Best prices with discounts throughout the month. Wheelbarrow sale. Half off sale. Time sale. Sale dates on our Facebook page.
An amazing variety of award-winning cuisine for less than you would pay for fast food. One of the many benefits of being part of the Cascades Country Club family. Limited time only. No initiation fee. Save as much as $1,500. The Cascades.
Attention! While other dealers are charging outrageous prices for used cars, Classic Toyota in Tyler just dropped the price on every pre-owned vehicle in stock. Visit ClassicToyotaTyler.com and see over 100 pre-owned vehicles with the lowest prices in Texas. Imports, domestics, luxury cars, trucks, and SUVs. Classic Toyota just dropped the price on every single pre-owned vehicle in stock. See them all at ClassicToyotaTyler.com or visit Classic Toyota on the South Loop in Tyler.
I have a lot of pride in the country that you live in, and you obviously are rooting for your team, but it also is kind of heartwarming to see the athletes and how well they get along, even though they're from different countries and politically what countries wouldn't get along, but athletes always seem to be very respectful of each other, and it's encouraging to see that.
Watching KETK News live at 5. Local, experienced, trusted.
It's safe to say most phone booths have been sitting dormant for a while, but a Rhode Island woman is hoping to change that.
That's right, and she created a beautiful place for people who need a silent listener with her wind phone. Sam Reed has our story.
If peaceful had a picture next to its definition in the dictionary,
We get winds all year long.
It might look something similar to this iconic Greenway Trail at the Aquidneck Island Land Trust.
It's a great place to have room to reflect.
6 years ago, Dawn Elmslem purchased the property right next to it.
We get lots of walkers coming by with their dogs and their kids.
And while she's seen people here come and go, she's seen the same in a sense when it comes to life and death.
I've seen how painful it is for people, and I just wanted to do something.
After nearly 4 years of planning,
I started collecting the materials.
She's created a custom, one-of-a-kind wind phone.
I found a phone booth on Facebook Marketplace.
So that anyone who wants to open up only has to open the door.
It's a dead phone, but the wind can carry their words.
Dawn decided to do this after hearing about a man from Japan who built something similar.
After the tsunami, people came from all over Japan to talk to their loved ones.
And since the pandemic came in like a whirlwind, bringing its own tsunami of sorts, there was no better time.
This felt like a way for people to have an option for figuring out how to grieve what they've lost, whether it's a loved one or a way of life.
Here, you can let it out and lose yourself on the landline.
It could be just to send your hopes up into the wind.
You can make a one-way call for a final farewell and log about your loved one.
Came to talk to my mom. 6 years gone, and I miss her so much. Thank you for this.
At the end, it'll be gone with the wind.
And Carson, you know, when you see a story like that, that really touched me. And Katie, you know, when I'm thinking about that wind phone, I'm also thinking about cool winds because it's so hot out here. So I want to know, are there going to be cool winds? Please say yes.
Come on, man, it's summer in East Texas.
That's true, that's true. I was just hoping, you know, we were hoping.
Yeah, I mean, be hopeful, right? I mean, we need a little hope to get us through the hottest part of the year so far. I mean, temperatures right now, Frank, I mean, we're well into the 90s.
And those heat indexes, too.
Yeah, those heat indexes. And you know what a heat index is right now, right? Yeah, I think we all do. Yes. I mean, you combine that heat, you combine that humidity, heat advisory is out for the entire East Texas viewing area right here. So in the orange, that's a heat advisory. Now out to the east, that is your excessive heat warning. That is shaded in the purple. Now this expires at 7 o'clock, but this started on Monday and it has just continued to be extended and extended. And unfortunately, I expect that to be the case for tomorrow as well. Now let's go ahead and talk numbers around the region. We are certainly seeing those dew points on the higher side this morning, and 70-degree dew points are uncomfortable for everybody. Try middle 70s here in East Texas. Look at Linden. Now that might be a hair high, but look at that, 82 degrees for a dew point in Linden. That is just absolutely gross to go outside in. So those temperatures, I mean, we're in the middle to upper 90s right now. So yeah, it's going to be hot for the next couple of hours. We will see some relief from tonight, but it's going to be another hot day tomorrow. And as Frank mentioned, those heat indexes or those feels-like temperatures well into the triple digits. You see that white on the map? That is an indication of just how hot it is. Now, this is the reason why I don't really believe that Linden number. It feels like 126. That's not right. It probably feels anywhere from about 108 to 110 degrees, kind of like what it feels like in Tyler and Longview right now. Now we pan out. Here are the high temperatures so far today. Again, these could very well increase over the next couple of hours, but you saw the triple digits. That's more of a dry heat there in southwestern Texas. For the remainder of us, we were in the middle to upper 90s, so it was a hot day. There's no getting around that. However, there could be some relief on the way. Notice there's a cold front out to our north, and some showers and thunderstorms have been triggered by the lift it's causing as all that Gulf moisture is pumped into sections of Oklahoma and southern Kansas. So definitely something worth watching. Let's break down future forecast. I'm going to start this tomorrow at about noontime. Notice a couple of clouds. We're still sunny. It's going to be hot. It's going to be miserable tomorrow. But as we go into 5 o'clock, notice cold fronts in our northern counties. We've got a couple showers and thunderstorms as a result. Now, this front's going to slow down as it moves into our area, and as a result, that will trigger showers and storms as we go into your Monday morning. This is 7 o'clock. Notice our northern counties seeing the rain first, and then eventually the front's going to slide down to our south, and as a result, we'll see those rain chances in deep East Texas Monday afternoon as well. So here are the next 7 days. I've got 90s now, 80s for your Monday, 90s back in play for Tuesday and Wednesday, with additional isolated rain chances Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Deep East Texas following the same trend. The best chance of rain will be with that front on Monday. Of course, for the latest weather info, you can always head on over to our website. That's KETK.com. Frank and Katie?
All right, thank you, Carson. Drive Right Auto Group in El Paso says a microchip shortage for new vehicles has more people buying used cars. They say that people choosing to sell their used vehicles are seeing prices anywhere from 20 to 50% more than they would have 1 year ago, saying it's something he's never seen before.
People are used to hearing dealers say, right now's the time to buy a new car, right? We've heard that probably over the last 40 years. But truly, we are seeing something unimaginable, incredible happen where your car, what it was worth a year ago, is truly, and I can say it with, as long as it's a running vehicle, it is worth more today than it was a year ago.
Wells says that people are wanting weeks to months for new vehicles and even for parts to repair vehicles.
And up next in sports, Garrett, Baylor running back Treston Ebner, he was back in his hometown this weekend hosting a camp for young East Texas athletes.
Yeah, Frank, he was a superstar with the Henderson Lions, and today he was back in his old stomping grounds. After the break, we'll hear why he always dreamed of bringing a camp like this back to his hometown. You're watching KETK's Live at 5.
Get 0% interest on a brand new Hyundai Elantra at PattersonTyler.com.
Glancing over again, it's her versus the world record. Can she close it out? He has not given up, though. Don't give up on him. He Phelps is going to do it. Phelps is going to win it. What's the time going to be? A world record? Yes! Jesse Diggins to the line. Yes! And it is Jesse Diggins delivering a landmark moment that will be etched in U.S. Olympic history.
Don't miss the moment on KETK.
It's the back-to-school sale at Furniture Row. Shop today and find everything you need to create the perfect room or study nook. Discover hundreds of clearance items store-wide, plus 4 years no interest and free shipping. But hurry, the back-to-school sale at Furniture Row ends soon.
The truck and SUV inventory is arriving daily at Hall Buick GMC. Yukons, Denali's, Sierra Heavy Duty, and Sierra Crew Cabs in all trim levels. Go to hallhasit.all.com and reserve an incoming new Buick or GMC now. Or come by and see us on the Loop in Tyler.
Sweltering, scorching, sizzling. In other words, Texas heat. Sea Woods knows hot. We've been a trusted partner in keeping Texans cool since 1956. Right now, take $500 off our most popular air conditioner and start getting some relief. Call Sea Woods now at 903-593-0246 or visit us online at seawoodsco.com.
Stop sweltering. Call Sea Woods and keep from melting away in your home today.
It's the back-to-school sale at Denver Mattress. Right now, save to $100 on Doctor's Choice mattresses, any size, any model. Plus 4 years no interest and free shipping right to your doorstep. But hurry, the back-to-school sale at Denver Mattress ends soon.
Get 0% interest on a brand new Hyundai Elantra at PattersonTyler.com.
Your KETK Sports Zone, brought to you by Peters AUTOSPORTS Tyler.
College football fall camp is right around the corner, but before he heads back to Waco, former Henderson Lion Treston Ebner took time on Saturday to give back to his hometown, hosting a free football camp at his old practice field. Around 65 campers RSVP'd for the event, but plenty more showed up. The new names, image, and likeness ruling meant Ebner was able to host a camp like this and not worry about the NCAA sanctions. He was also joined by fellow former Lions, as well as athletes from around East Texas, including former Gilmer Buckeye Trey Fluellen, who now plays for Middle Tennessee State, who helped him coach the kids. Ebner says this was something he'd always wanted to do and be able to do. And as he gets ready for enter his senior season with Baylor, he hopes he can inspire others in East Texas and across the state to fall in love with football and strive to play at the next level.
It means everything. You know, growing up you dream of things like this, and to finally have those come into reality just shows how hard I've worked, you know, and I can appreciate myself for that. And then I just appreciate my community for having faith in me to bring their kids out and let me teach them, give them knowledge of the things that I know. So I appreciate them for that. And it just shows how great East Texas is.
We're investing in the future. All these kids out here are the ones who's going to be doing it someday. So just to be able to give back to the community and look out for the future and just bless them with stuff that we didn't have. You know, when I was younger, I look up to older kids like myself, and now just to be able to put back and give back to our community is just a blessing and an opportunity that we wouldn't miss.
Ebner and the Baylor Bears start practice this coming week, and they'll open the season on the road in San Marcos on September 4th against Texas State.
Your KETK Sports Zone, brought to you by Peters AUTOSPORTS Tyler.
The Dallas Cowboys offense is the main focus of this team, but it's the defense that could make or break whether or not the boys end up in the playoffs this coming season. Last year, the Cowboys were horrendous on defense, especially when it came to stopping the run, giving up more than 2,500 yards on the ground. Former Falcons head coach and Seahawks defensive coordinator Dan Quinn was hired this offseason. Will look to change the scheme for the front seven and stop the bleeding on the ground game. Linebacker Leighton Vander Esch was also blunt when he was asked what needs to change in Dallas's run defense.
Everything. I mean, I think we can improve in every single aspect. We're constantly growing, trying to get better. So I think we can improve drastically in every area of the run game. A bit of it technique-wise, having that identity as a defense that we're going to stop the run, make them one-dimensional, and make them throw the ball.
Cowboys open the preseason the Hall of Fame game this coming Thursday at 7 p.m. on Fox 51. That's all for sports. We'll be right back.
KETK Weather is sponsored by Southside Bank. The KETK Longview Tower Cam is brought to you by the Mansour Law Firm.
It's the final days of Black Friday and July deals at Ashley Home Store. Shop huge savings up to 40% off store-wide, like this upholstered sofa, now only $539, or this queen panel bed, now only $479. Ends Monday, only at Ashley Home Store.
What has a turbocharged engine, 17-inch alloy wheels, tremendous gas mileage, and Volkswagen's high-resolution digital cockpit? Come and see the Volkswagen Taos SUV at Patterson Volkswagen of Tyler. The features that come standard on the all-new Taos would impress anyone, especially the price. Starting in the mid-20s, the Taos promises to be one of America's most popular SUVs. Home of the absolutely free lifetime warranty at PattersonTyler.com.
Wherever you are in East Texas, the weather can change in a flash. Tornadoes, floods, lightning. Before the weather turns, turn to the East Texas Storm Team with Alex Moore, Carson Vickroy, and Chief Meteorologist Marcus Bagwell, tracking current conditions and alerting your family wherever you are to keep you safe. For accurate weather forecasts and urgent information you need to know, trust the East Texas Storm Team on air, online, and on mobile.
It's your last chance to take advantage of Black Friday and July deals at Ashley Home Store. Save up to 20% off your purchase or get 0% interest for 6 years. Plus, shop deals starting at $479. Now through Monday, only at Ashley Home Store.
Team USA is ready to go.
Nobody's going to catch Nyla Miles.
The young phenom youth is served.
It is delivered Muhammad and everybody else. Michael Norman will take victory. Bromell, fastest man in the world. 19 to smash the wall.
That's dominance by the United States.
Watch the Tokyo Olympics only on KETK.
We'll see you back here at 6.
So what's your secret?
I guess I just try to help people.
And it